All right. Now, to those who intend to move to Netherlands in February 2026 and those who wants to come here September 2026, this video is for you. And I am making this video on July 11, and hopefully you can watch the video and plan your movement effectively. Now, let me begin with admissions. I'm going to be very detailed. Please, if you haven't watched my other videos about the Netherlands, make sure you watch the videos. Before I even go ahead into the video, Netherlands visa, student visa to the Netherlands is 100% guarantee. All you need to do is to follow these instructions I'm going to give to you now, and you will collect your visa and come here. There is somebody in this country that came because of my videos, and he has been applying for visas, I think, to about 15 countries. So they all got rejected. But when he met me, he is here. As I'm talking to you, 3 people are coming. Their visas have been approved. People that spoke with me one-on-one. Now, let me go ahead. Those who intend to move here February 2025, you need to start checking admissions portals or universities portals from September this year. Remember, different countries have different deadlines to apply. So if you really want to study here February next year, note that you need to be financially fit. Let me repeat again. You need to be financially fit. Netherlands is not cheap. I'm going to explain more. Now, where are you going to be doing the application? You have to go to this website. I'm going to link it below. studyinthenetherlands.nl. That is the website to apply for schools in the Netherlands. When you go to that website, you can search for schools based on the course you want to study. You can search for schools based on the city you want to study. And remember, the bigger the city, the more popular the city, the higher the tuition fee. And some programs too cost more money. For example, I spoke to somebody a few days back. The person is in China, and we were discussing, and we noticed that there is a program, I think energy something and sustainable development, something like that. It's linked to logistics. And that program was 18,000 euros in a university in Rotterdam. But maybe you can find that same university maybe somewhere in Leiden or in Enschede for less money. So it depends. The more popular, the more bigger the city, the more the tuition fee. So like I said, you need to have money ready. To those who are asking, can I move with family? Yes, you can move with family. I'm going to explain at the end of the video, because you are not going to come the same time. This is my advice to avoid financial constraint. Do not move the same time with family. But when you get to the Netherlands, then you can then apply for your family to join you after 2 months. Remember, you need a lot of money. And of course, you need to get a bigger apartment. Accommodation in the Netherlands is a very big issue. So get accommodation before you leave your home country. Now, when you locate that link, studyinthenetherlands.nl, you go inside and find a program. If the program is open for February 2026 intake, then you are going to see everything, the tuition fee on the website, residence permit details on the website, and other information still on that particular website. Now, understand that Netherlands is not cheap. If you want to study here, bachelor's is 4 years, master's is 1 year, 2 years, depending on the program and the school. And you are going to get a direct 4 years residence permit. If you come here as a student and you stop schooling, they will give you a letter and give you time to leave the country. Yeah, they don't joke. And Netherlands is a very good country, a developed country. Do not come here with the intention that there is money on the street. There is no money on the street, bro. You have to work for it. And again, as a student, you will only work 16 hours a week. And you cannot work here and pay your tuition fee except you pay for the first year, come in and study. Then during summer break like this time, June, July, August, and maybe early September, you work for 3 months because you are going to work full time. Within these 3 months, you can raise money, maybe around close to maybe 6,000 euros or so. Then you can now plan to pay the next year. But do not just move here without little money for accommodation, without little money for your feeding, and think that you can just get it easy. No, it's not easy. And yeah, remember, you are moving alone. You don't have a father, a mother, a brother or sister here. Maybe you are going to meet some in here, or maybe you have yours in here. But again, put this into consideration. When you locate the program, remember, for the February intake, you are paying half of the tuition. I explained before in my other videos, and for September intake, you are paying complete money. Let me give you an example. If your program for September 2026 is showing that the tuition fee is 13,000 euros, know that that same amount is going to be on the program maybe for February intake, but when you get admission, you are paying half of the school fees. Ask your university again about this, they will confirm to you. It's not something I hear say. I know what I'm saying, what I'm telling you. Now, when you find a program, you check everything, the requirements, the application deadline, you apply, and you can get admissions, right? Maybe within 3 weeks, maybe 1 month. And not that, after admissions, you can now prepare for visa application. Let me say something before we go to that direction. When you are applying for the program, remember, some schools here would say that when you get admissions, you have to pay your tuition fee, insurance, visa fee, and living costs. All the money, the total, into the school account. The school is going to give you an account to put all the money inside before they will apply for your visa. Your institution is the person bringing you in. Your institution is the one sponsoring you. Sponsoring you does not mean that they are going to pay your things. No, it is not a scholarship. You are coming as a self-funding student. So the school is bringing you into this country, and therefore they are the one to host you. So they would apply for your visa to the government. After you've paid all those monies, your visa is sure. Okay, you just need to prepare yourself. When the document, the confirmation is out, then you can now move to the embassy. It depends on where you want to go. Cotonou, Ghana, maybe Kenya, South Africa, Zimbabwe, or Tunisia, where you want to go. Rwanda, it depends on you, where you find appointment. Now, let me go back and explain something. Before you apply, check the tuition fee. Like I said, schools in here will accept bank statement. Those that will accept bank statement will ask you these details during the application stage. You are going to notice that on the website. But if they are not accepting bank statement, before you get admissions, if they are to accept bank statement, you are going to know from their website. If they are not to accept bank statement, it means when you get admission, you will pay school fees, living costs, insurance, and visa fee. And when you get to the Netherlands, there is no medicals. You are not doing medicals. You do not need accommodation proof to go get visa. No, you do not need medicals. When you get here, you are going to do tuberculosis test. It is compulsory. Now, you do not need accommodation before you come, but get your accommodation before you come. I know why I'm telling you this. Now, when you get admission, depending on your situation, maybe you gave them a bank statement of your sponsor. If you did, it means you already did the process. The next thing is to collect that bank statement from your sponsor. Probably you are not collecting again because you already uploaded on the website during the application stage. So your school will just extract that bank statement, then apply for your visa. Even if they need it, they will still tell you, you give them. Remember, that bank statement will reflect your school fees for 1 year, your insurance, your visa fee, and of course, your living costs. Living costs in most universities is 14,000 euros. Tuition fee will range for masters from around maybe 11,000, 12,000 euros. So add it to that money for living costs. Insurance maybe 700, add it, and then visa application fee now is 243 euros. Maybe by next year is going to change. We do not know. You group the money together, then you pay into the school account. You send the receipt. They will send you some documents to sign, fill and sign. Then when you send to them, they will now apply for your visa. And when they apply, they will inform you. Please, if anybody tells you they know me and they want to do any business with you, I do not know them. If you do not talk to me, follow my social sites. Everything is in the comment section. If you don't talk to me directly, you go and somebody say, I know Milton, and you do business with the person. When it backfires, I don't know you. I never discuss anything to you. I do not recommend people because I'm trying to stay on my own lane, focus, without having, you understand? Yeah. So do not tell me that, oh, this person said, no, I don't know the person. Now, When the school applies for your visa and the visa is out, you will now book appointment. They will send the confirmation to you. You take your passport, take the confirmation letter, take the MVV visa form, then you go to the embassy and apply. When you are applying for this visa, take note, you are not paying visa fee because you already gave money to your institution. Okay, then your visa will take maybe 5 days, maybe 2 weeks maximum. It doesn't reach 2 weeks. Mine came after 47 hours, not even up to 2 days. And I know people who also collected after 3 days, 2 days as well. So it is what it is. So note that if you were to pay 12,000 for tuition fee as you are coming for February, and living cost 14,000, insurance 700 euros, and visa fee 243, this total, now you have to divide your school fees into two. And then you understand already. I believe you should know by now. I've been explaining this even in my old videos. Now, that is when you are in the Netherlands. Remember, this half a year, because in the Netherlands, they consider February as half a year. Because February to June, after June, July, August, after June is already summer holiday. Then you will come back the next semester, then you pay again to enroll. It's that simple. Now, when you live here for 4 years, the 5th year, you can then apply for permanent residency or passport. But again, what's the use of the permanent residency? Collect your passport. Or if you decide you go for permanent residency, if you do not want to change your other passport, because of course, if you want to get Dutch citizenship, you have to drop your other nationality. It's now personal decision. Now, let's go to the work section. Working in the Netherlands depends on the city in which your school is. Smaller cities do not have jobs like that, and some employers do not want to employ students because they know at the end of the day, the student is going to go to school. So most of them do not like it. However, understand that, like I said, jobs here are present depending on the city. Okay, the bigger the city, the more opportunities. But again, the bigger the city, the bigger the tuition fee. So you have to always check very well on study link, right? If you do not have IELTS, check your school very well. Ask them questions before you submit application. There are some schools that I think maybe they do not ask for IELTS, but there are others that ask for the exam. Okay, no matter what you do, they will definitely ask you for the exam. Like I said, be financially ready before you embark on this journey. And note that after you finish your school, you are going to stay back and apply for 1 year orientation year visa. When you get the orientation year, you can now look for a job that will sponsor you to stay in the Netherlands. And then when you leave for 5 years, you can now apply for citizenship. Remember, you need to get the Dutch language very well done before you can apply for citizenship. So if you are coming to the Netherlands, try as much as to learn the language. Yeah, it's a difficult language. Learn slowly. And note that for bachelors, I think you guys have an opportunity to learn a bit within your courses. For masters, you may not learn for free because of course you have to pay for it, right? So put this into consideration. And again, like I said, you can move here first. After 2 months, you then bring your family to the Netherlands. You apply for them again, and during the application, you need to prove that they are your family. Okay, and of course, proof of funds is needed. This time around, you are not using blocked account again. Bank statement is okay, and also the evidence of where you are getting your money. The money you are showing them on the bank statement. How did you get it? Where are you getting it? Do you have a business? Where are the business documents? And also your marriage certificate and birth certificate. And then you are in the Netherlands. So your visa, student visa, you are going to get a student visa for 3 months. Then when you get here, you will go to maybe the bigger cities, maybe Utrecht or whichsoever place, to collect your residence permit. If you are coming for masters, you have 1 year master's program. If you are coming to study a 1 year master's program, your permit will be for 1 year, 3 months. From the start date of your program to the end date of the program, an extra 3 months. And I think that's enough for you. And also understand that, like I said, if you drop school and then you must be trying to maybe go other places, or otherwise you are going to get the documents to leave the country. So this is for you. Hope to meet you in Europe. Hope to see you in the Netherlands in the near future. For those who got their visas, congratulations. And those who are going to other countries like Belgium, thank you, congratulations, and see you